things parents can teach our children is how to budget and spend wisely.
Or not teach, and that's the problem. If you, you don't teach them, then they don't really get it. Anthony Paul, the financial advisor for Morgan Stanley Wealth Management. He spends a lot of his time teaching adults about money, but certainly there's some perspective for kids here. A lot of kids going back to school. I mean, I'll be honest with you, I think it's more difficult because we don't use cash, so kids don't see the cash like we did when we were kids. Don't you think that changes things?
They don't see it disappear.
Well, there's that. I mean, they don't get it.
Exactly right. And you know, surprisingly, a lot of parents don't talk to their kids about finances, which I've found in my career. And it's fascinating. It should not be a taboo topic. It should be something that you share with them and show them. To your point, is you got to tell them what's going on. And so I have a couple of tips to share with you and our viewers today about what you should be thinking about. So first, as parents, talk to each other before you talk to your kids. Make sure your money values are aligned because you want to deliver a clear and consistent message to your kids. And that's the thing that's important, you know, that you sit down and talk to them.
So if mom says spend, 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 and dad says save, 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 or vice versa, the kids aren't going to respond very well getting two different messages.
Exactly right. And that rolls into being a role model as well. Kids are extremely observant. I know you two know that they just look at everything and they model after you. So what are you spending on? Houses, cars, clothing, everything. They're seeing that, and that's what's shaping them for the future. Also, share your financial mistakes with them, your money mistakes. Let them know that you're not perfect so they can avoid those in the future. Then there's the B word, budget. You know, and this is one of the most important things you can teach your kids now to help them later on in life. I've run into many people, clients, no one really likes to budget. It's the most amazing thing, but it's extremely important in budgeting and saving. And how you can start 2 examples. Give them a weekly allowance. And with that weekly allowance, don't bail them out when they come with the story.
Because they always have
do. You know what I tell them? I have some jobs you can do.
There we go.
If you would like to increase that budget.
You go. And you know, hey, Dad, this phone is going to make me the greatest kid ever. I got to have it, so don't bail them out.
So you're saying an allowance is a good thing. I mean, it teaches them how to deal with some sort of income.
Exactly right. And saving. You have to save a little bit for this if that's what you want every week, et cetera. Then on the budget side, what you're creating now is a foundation for the future. And then investing. So once you've covered all your basics, you want to sit down and talk to your kids about investing. What's compounded interest? What does it look like to get dividends and interest from stocks and bonds, et cetera? Some of that, as you said, for adults is a little bit more sophisticated, but there's lots of tools out there and lots of different stories that you can teach them if it's not about stocks and bonds.
And also they should start from a young age setting aside a certain portion to help others, right?
Yes, giving. That rounds out your kids, right? Is that to whom much is given, much is required, right? So you have this wealth. How do you teach your kids to give back for the communities, philanthropy, as well as it doesn't always have to be monetary. Time and money also come into the story as well. And as you grow and they get older, it factors into your wealth planning later on in life as well.
Well, you know what's fun, I think, as a parent, when you realize that they're starting to get some of this, real quickly, we were at King Soopers literally yesterday, and my son said, Dad, can we go down this aisle? And I said, okay, whatever. And it was where the Matchbox cars were. And I said, well, we're not going to get a Matchbox car today, Graham. You know they cost $1. And he goes, well, and he pulls $1 out of his pocket.
See?
And I go, where did you get that? It's Tooth Fairy money, Dad.
Wow.
And I said, okay,
Smart kid.
you got your $1, you can buy a car if you want.
That kid's got a bright future.
Right. It is great. I mean, my daughter can't wait to get a job. She just turned 14, and this is when a whole new phase is going to start. So I would like you to come back and help me.
Most of our guests on this show don't come back. That's how it works.
I will need the help. That's going to be a whole different
Well, I'll come back if it's me and the fireman. And I get you some baby oil as well.
It makes everyone look better, doesn't it? It amps it up.
Financial calendar of the year. Yeah, that's what we need. Thank you so much.
They don't do one of those yet, though. The investor calendar, all the shirtless investors. They should. It's for the kids, right?
Here's your next $1 million idea.
It's the same reason they don't do the weatherman calendar.
No! Put that belly away.
That's gross.
Hey, wait, Brooke Cameron's she's getting a job. What about watching Cal?
Hey, man, she can have more than one job. She can moonlight with Cal.
I'm going to have to get my schedule in ahead of time now if Cal wants to get walked. Right now, we are looking at